Off the get-go, things got away there from Hector Santiago. Did you notice something that was off from the beginning with him today?
You know, I haven't talked to him post-game yet, but, you know, he came out and he didn't have command early, a couple walks, and then the 3-run homer before you could even blink. And you know, it seemed like he settled down a little bit after that, but, you know, he walked 4 guys the first 3 innings and they all scored. And it just puts you in a bad spot. I thought, you know, we tried to hang in there a little bit. You know, we made their guy work, got him up close to 100 pitches in 5 innings, but we just couldn't keep it close enough to make it a very good ball game after that.
And it was a tough one for Randy Rosario as well. I know he still is learning as a young guy, but an outing like this, are you concerned what you saw from him today?
You know, it's a young kid who's, you know, still trying to get settled in a little bit. I was hoping the second time out be a little bit more composed. He got the big strikeout, but when he went back out there, you know, we had a chance to make a play, and the ball scooted into left field, and then he 0-2, he hits a guy who scored as well. And, you know, the inning got away from him after that. You know, the tendency that you see with a young guy is they try to throw it harder, and they try to spin it a little faster, and usually it backfires, and that's the case for Randy tonight.
You mentioned that Hector had been tinkering with his mechanics over with the home runs that he's been giving up lately. Was there any indication that the tinkering was responsible in the first?
You know, I think that your sides are meant to try to work on things that you might feel are a little bit flawed, to make corrections. I can only compare it to a hitter, and when you get in the game, you got to play. You can't be thinking about mechanics and those type of things. And if it's a distraction for him right now, and that's part of the reason his command hasn't been there for him, I'm not sure. But he didn't come out. It didn't look like he was throwing particularly hard early. I don't know if, you know, bullpen, I guess, was, you know, not great, not horrible, but he just wasn't able to carry it into the first inning.
Was Alex okay after the being hit by the line drive?
Yeah, I give him credit for staying in the game because it was a you know, direct hit, but thankfully it got pretty much all calf muscle. I'm sure it's pretty sore right about now. Probably have to deal with some soreness for a couple of days, and we'll see how quickly he can respond.
And the decision to use Eduardo behind the plate in the 8th inning, have you just been waiting to try it and see?
I thought about the last time Chris pitched was all too recent, and you know, there might be a day where he has to go back there and catch someone other than Chris, but you know, it's just a situation there to give him a little experience. You know, I don't really find it humorous or comical. It's just one of those things that you hope that you know, somehow it might provide a little benefit if he ever does have to go back there. And to catch Chris probably makes more sense than throwing him in there against Kinsler or somebody. So you know, I didn't really want to put Castro in the game for 1 inning, given the score and where we were at.
Does Eduardo have catching gear, or did he have to borrow?
He had to borrow. That's why we had to go through a couple of chest protectors to find one that didn't make it look a little silly.
And Chris, he's been, somehow he gets guys out.
I think it was our cleanest inning, but I'm not sure. The 7th was pretty good from Buddy as well.